Hi, boys and girls. Well, today's story is called The Busy Little Squirrel, and it's written and illustrated by Nancy Tafuri. Well, we know that there's quite a few squirrels around here, and we've got squirrel working very busily in the day here, and then we can tell this one is most likely at night because of our clue in the illustration. Yeah, the moon. I agree with you. Around here in Maryland, our most common squirrel is the gray squirrel, and this one is a browny gray color. So let's find out what these busy squirrels are up to in the story, The Busy Little Squirrel. Oh, I know the and little are sight words. We'll see those on our sight word wall. All right, we have our title page. And I see some clear signs of fall in here. We know that pumpkins are usually harvested in the fall. Hay is usually cut in the fall. Sometimes you have hay cut 2 times of the year, but fall is one of them. And we can see these goldy leaves starting to change in the background here. Oh, maybe these birds are even migrating. And oh, there's some leaves falling down. So quite a few clues that the season is changing to fall. Leaves were falling. The air was getting cold. And we can see the fuzzy caterpillar over here. I like how she has some interesting things in her pictures. We can see we've got an apple. It was time for Squirrel to get ready for winter. We have our spider down here. Oh, I see another squirrel over here. Usually where there's one squirrel, there's more. Squeak, squeak, said Mouse. Will you nibble on a pumpkin with us? But Squirrel couldn't. Look at that ladybug hiding down here. He was so busy. There's another one of those fuzzy caterpillars up near his tail, that very bushy, furry tail. Tweet, tweet, said the bird. Will you rest on a branch with us? But Squirrel couldn't. So here we have a male and a female red cardinal. And we also have a little chrysalis starting here from one of our moths. Yeah. He was so busy. Looks like he's trying to steal some bird seed from the bird feeder, and Mr. Chickadee is not too happy about this. Chickadee-dee-dee-dee! "Roar, roar," said Frog. "Will you hop rocks with us?" But Squirrel couldn't. There's another busy squirrel over here. Oh, got a snail hiding down in this corner. He was so busy. Looks like he's getting some berries in this picture. We can see a fish down the bottom of the pond there. As the weather gets colder, the fish go lower and lower into the pond. I don't think I see any insects on this page. I think the fish might be the secret. "Meow, meow," said Cat. "Will you lie in the sun with us?" But Squirrel couldn't. There's the bushy tail of the other one. Oh, a cat has a bushy tail. Some cats have even bushier tails than this cat has. He was so busy. Hopefully he won't bother those bees too much. It looks like he might be collecting what on this tree? Yeah, acorns. I agree with you. "Oh, oh," said Dog. "Will you run in the field with us?" But Squirrel couldn't. Here's another animal with a bushy tail. These ones are some border collies. There's that other squirrel who's also very busy. Like you say, when you see one squirrel, you usually see more. And on this one, we do have our insect. Looks like we've got our grasshopper there. He was so busy. Whoa, looks like he's trying to get this ear of corn off the cornstalk. Looks like he's trying really hard. Oh, trying to get that down. Must be pretty tough. Oh, there's that other squirrel again. I wonder if he's following our squirrel. Woo, 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 called Owl. Will you watch the moon with us? But Squirrel couldn't. I like how this owl has her owlets with her. We've got a barn owl sitting right there. Very nocturnal animal, woken up, ready to watch the moon. But Squirrel couldn't because Squirrel's what? Well, we know he was busy on all those other pages. He was fast asleep. Look how he's using that bushy tail of his to wrap round himself. Why do you think he would wrap that bushy tail around his body? Yeah, it's an insulator. It's going to help him keep warm. That fuzziness, it's like putting on a jacket so that tail can wrap around. And often you'll see cats when they're curled up with their tails wrapped around them. It's a bit of an insulator, especially if you've got a bushy tail. Same with dogs and foxes and particular husky dogs, sleeping in the snow, Arctic foxes. And there's quite a few forest animals who have bushy tails that help wrap them up in the winter, give them that little bit of extra warmth. So, I want you guys to think of animals that have bushy tails and how they might use them in the winter to help keep themselves warm. Yeah, think about what are some animals that you can think of that live in the forest that have a bushy tail? Well, just to help you out, there's a word bank and some pictures below. And see if your animal that you're thinking of is one of the ones in our word bank. Have a good day, bushy tailed scientists.